Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get this quick and easy makeup look along with my favorite way to do my hair, which is this messy bun right here. So lately I have been doing this look when I'm in a rush or I just don't really feel like doing a whole lot with my makeup. I find it's perfect. It really focuses on keeping your skin flawless looking with very minimal product on the eye. So I feel like it looks very natural, but you still look very put together and very fresh and glowy and wide awake. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to get this look and this messy bun, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first step is going to be priming our skin. I'm going to use the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. This has a beautiful luminosity to it, so it's really going to help our skin look nice and radiant and fresh throughout the day. This look is really focusing on the skin and making sure that it looks nice and flawless and radiant. So I'm going to mix two foundations. I'm going to be mixing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and the Shea Moisture Weightless Shea Serum Foundation. Both of these don't match me, so when I mix them, they didn't turn out too bad. So I'm just applying that with a F80 Kabuki brush, and then I'm going over with my beauty blender just to blend everything out and really work the product into my skin. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I'm just going to start by brushing up my hairs, and then I just kind of do small hair-like strokes. This just gives a more natural appearance, and I feel it's a lot quicker way to do my brows. I don't have to worry about them being so defined, and it just kind of fills in the gaps where I have a little bit more sparser areas. My eyebrows are quite full, but they do have those sparse areas that I need to touch up and fill in. And then I just brush through my spoolie with it just to blend everything out. And I personally like to clean up underneath and on top of my brows. Underneath, I use a lighter concealer because I find it helps to highlight at the same time. And then at the top, I usually just use a little bit of whatever is left over from my foundation. Then I do need to set my brows in place, otherwise they like to go all over the place and they look very messy. So I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to set them in place. So for this look, I'm still going to highlight my face because I find it helps still give that radiant effect and really helps bring dimension back into my skin. So the first concealer I'm going to use is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. And then I'm going to go over top of that with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. One's just too dark and one's just too light, so that's why I'm mixing them. And as you can see, I'm applying them quite quickly. I'm not being super precise with them like I normally would. And then I'm just going to blend that all in using my damp beauty blender. To set the middle of my face, I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the color Light, and I'm basically just going to set all those places that we had highlighted. So on my nose, my chin, around my nose, and on my forehead. This is just going to help bring that lightness back into our skin and help keep that dimension. To set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is a super fine milled powder. It literally feels so light and airy on your skin. You can't even feel it under your eyes. So I'm going to put it under my eyes to help brighten the area and to help set everything in place. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my MAC Mineralize Loose Foundation and just applying that on basically the perimeters of the face. So anywhere that we didn't apply the other powders, we're going to apply this powder. And doing this, I just really find that it helps really bring dimension back into my skin. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just dust away that powder that we had baking under our eyes. So we are going to do a very slight amount of bronzing. So I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm just focusing that on my cheekbones, and then I'm applying a very small amount to the temples of my forehead and along my jawline as well, just to give a little bit more dimension into our skin. On my lazy days, I like to keep the eyes super duper simple, so I'm just going to pat away any creasing that was left over from the concealer that I had applied on my eyelids. And then I'm just going to set my eyelids using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm using the color White Chocolate, which is that neutral matte shade. I find this is the perfect shade for my skin tone. It's not too light, not too dark, not too yellow, not too pink. So I'm just setting that all over my lid and all the way up to my brow bone. Now normally for my eyes I would add something into my crease, but I feel like I don't need to do that when I'm doing this step. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit and the color Bubbly, which is a really pretty champagne color with a really tiny hint of gold in it. I'm just applying that to my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. I feel like this still gives me that wide awake look and that really doe-eyed effect. So for my lashes, I'm just going to curl them quickly, and then I'm going to apply 2 coats of mascara only to my upper lashes this time. So I'm going to take my favorite mascara. This is my MAC in Extreme Dimension mascara. I find that this really helps give my lashes both volume and length. So I'm just going to apply 2 coats of that to each eye. So for my cheeks, I want to add a little bit of color to them. So I'm taking MAC Springsheen blush. This is one of my favorites. It's a peach with a pearl finish to it. I'm being very light-handed, just applying that on the apples of my cheeks and then blending it back towards my hairline. Now, since I still want my skin to look nice and dewy, I'm going to add a little bit of Soft and Gentle by MAC Cosmetics to the high points of my face. I'm doing a very light amount though. Usually I would like cake this on, but we're just doing a really light amount to give us that radiant glow that we're going for. So for the messy bun, I'm first going to start by dry shampooing my hair, and I'm using my Batiste dry shampoo. Just spraying this throughout my hair. 1, it helps give me volume. 2, it helps get rid of my greasiness. So just going to let that sit for a minute and then brush it out so that we have no dry patches. And for my messy bun, I usually just kind of spread my fingers and then grab from the sides and the bottom of my hair and lift up. And I like my pony or my messy bun to be pretty high on the top of my head. Then I just grab it and wrap it forward, and then I usually wrap my elastic band around about 3 times because I have pretty thick hair, and then I basically just start pulling at it, making it really voluminous, and then I take my bobby pins and just kind of pin any pieces that are kind of out of place and pin the messy bun so that it looks more put together. And then in the front of my face, I just like to take some hairs down. I find that this just doesn't make me look so bald. So for my lips, I want to do something really natural, so I'm just going to lightly line my lips using MAC Whirl Lip Pencil, and then to fill them in, I'm going to take Viva Glam II by MAC. This is a muted pinky beige color. I find this is the perfect color. It basically just enhances my own lip color. And then once we are finished with the lips, that is it for this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed my quick and easy hair and makeup tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Remember to subscribe to my channel and leave me any comments or suggestions down below on what you would like to see next. I will see you guys in the next video.